Today we're going to try Donkeysauce, which is Guy Fieri's signature sauce, I guess. I'll explain my background a little bit with Guy Fieri. I like diners, drive-ins, and dives a lot. I've seen it so many times. I watched it all the time when it was on, when TV was still a thing before streaming ruined everything. I like Guy's grocery games. I watch that a lot too. So generally, I am a fan of his television, career. I know that he also does some charity things and stuff, and that he's a cool guy and all that good stuff. But I've heard of the Donkeysauce many times, through osmosis of watching his shows. And here it is finally for the people. Guy Fieri releasing his products for the people. $3.98 at Walmart for this bottle of Donkeysauce, and we can all finally understand what it is. And I don't know why it's called Donkeysauce. He's probably said that on one of his many shows. He's probably said it 100 times, maybe, but I don't recall that. On here it says, "Why is it called Donkeysauce?" I don't know. I don't know if this is true. If this is something he said before, or they're making this up for the sauce. But it says here, "Why is it called Donkeysauce? Because if you don't dig this creamy, garlicky, flavor bombed aioli, you're a jackass." So, but they put dollar signs over the instead of S's, which I don't think is better. Like I guess technically it's not a curse word anymore, but it really seems like it's more of an insult to me for some reason. Anyways, we're gonna shake well and refrigerate after opening. But I just got back from Walmart, the people's store, where I picked this up. There's a bunch of other Guy Fieri sauces too, but I went for the Donkeysauce because I had to know about the Donkeysauce. And we're going to test the Donkeysauce on what I believe is the appropriate vessel for this sauce, for this creamy, garlicky aioli that we can take home and have for ourselves outside of one of Guy Fieri's restaurants. And that is a Walmart sub, a Walmart deli sub. This to me feels like the ideal combination to really try this out. And what I got here is a turkey ciabatta marketplace sub, which is also, this is going to be a stealth review for this because I didn't know that they made ciabatta sandwiches. I used to get Walmart sandwiches a lot because I worked there in the past. And I'm not generally a fan. They're mediocre sandwiches, which is exactly why this stuff should hopefully kick it up a notch, to quote Emerald. But I don't know about this ciabatta sandwich. I've never had a ciabatta sandwich from them. It must be relatively new. Maybe it must have come out in the last year or two, because I used to be kind of up to date on their sandwiches. Also, they've changed their packaging. It's very interesting. They have like a sealed over plastic that has the sauces in a separate thing. So this is coming with this separate avocado ranch dressing that's supposed to go on there to complete the sandwich, but we're just going to not put that on and instead opt for the Donkeysauce because obviously it's going to be better. And usually Walmart sandwiches, I'd say the one complaint I used to have about them is that they're dry as hell. But now they come with their sauce packets, and they all had packets. The other ones had like mayo and mustard packets and stuff, so they solved the problem. I don't know when they invented this little fold-over plastic combo with the sauces in it. I don't know when that became a thing at Walmart, but it's a nice improvement, and I appreciate it. So let's open up this sub, and I might have to cut the video here instead of fumbling with the sub for 20 minutes because I'm never going to be able to open it. I like the improvement of the packaging to a degree, but what I would have liked also is some kind of easy open tab, which it doesn't seem to have. So I'm just going to cut this video and get a knife and open this, or use my keys or something. All right, I managed to get the sandwich free, and as you might be able to tell on video, I don't know, but it's a very dry affair in here. The bread is so dry. The turkey, all the moisture has stuck the bread to it because there's nothing else there. So hopefully this aioli is the answer. And I've also opened it up. I'm going to shake it up a little bit because it does say to shake well. I've unleashed the seal, but I have not actually tried it out yet. So I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to just do a line like that just to try it out, like in a little more concentrated form. But normally, obviously, I would just put it across the whole sandwich. But for now, I'm just going to put it on the top right there and give it a shot. Too big a bite. Honestly, the sandwich is so dry that all the moisture got absorbed so fast, I could barely taste it. So I'm going to take a smaller bite and actually try to taste it. Most of what I got there was just garlic and then ciabatta. You know, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on its own. I'm gonna have to just get straight up into it because the Walmart sandwich might have been a bad idea. The ciabatta is so dry, it's like dust. It crumbles into dust when you bite into it. So I don't think that can even be saved. This is going to have to be a pure food review from now on. Just pure sauce tasting. Should not have done that. Should not have done that. I gotta say, I am a bit disappointed by this. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's good actually, but it is not Donkeysauce. It is not the flavor bomb that I was promised. I don't feel like a jackass. If you don't dig this, you're a jackass. I don't feel too much like a jackass for not necessarily digging this, because while it is a good sauce, it's not anything special, I don't think. It is a very garlicky, it just tastes like a garlic aioli. I feel like this is so similar to, now Subway has their own sauces. I haven't done a review of those, I'm sorry, but my sister got a bottle of the roasted garlic aioli, and this tastes very similar to that. This is very close to the Subway garlic aioli. There's not really anything turning me on to this over the other ones. I'm not tasting anything special in here that separates it from any other garlic aioli. There's no real back end either. It just tastes like a strong garlic aioli. That's it. Maybe a little stronger than Subway's, but otherwise I don't really detect the difference. And that could just be my not refined palate, but I feel like it's not anything that I want to write home about. So I'm a little let down, and I think that's partially because I built it up in my head, because literally I've heard about this Donkeysauce for I don't know how long, 15 or 20 years. On TV, I've heard the name Donkeysauce, and I've wanted to try it. And when I finally get it, and for it to just be a garlic aioli, basically, that's the kind of disappointing part. I wanted some kind of innovation. I heard Donkeysauce. I expected something kind of new, some kind of difference, but it really is just a pretty good garlic aioli. So I guess I'll give it a 4 out of 5, because I do like it. It is good, but it is not great. It's just a garlic aioli, and if you already, have your own garlic aioli that you buy, get that. You can get the Subway one. They're pretty much interchangeable in my mind. Maybe if I had them back to back, I would say something different. But in my head, they're both like, they're pretty good. You should use them over just like a standard mayo if you're going to make a sandwich, definitely. Step up to a garlic aioli, because it's a nice flavor addition to pretty much any sandwich or burgers or whatever. But that's it. It doesn't have to be this one. It could be, the Subway one or some store brand. I don't know. But this one doesn't really stand out. So Donkeysauce, 4 out of 5. Good, not great. And I'll see you all next time.